a guide to getting your first 1,000 years. Nonlinear, symbolic, slightly forbidden. Phase I, disqualifying mortality. Years 0, 80. Before you can extend, you must stop leaking time. Rules! Stop spending years on identities that expire. Anything that only works while you're young is a trap. Desire must be convertible into systems, not moments. Milestone, you realize. Most humans die decades before their bodies do. You have now earned plus 120 conceptual years. Phase II, temporal asset accumulation. Years 80, 200. Time rewards those who store influence instead of experiences. What counts as time assets? Knowledge that compounds without you. Names that survive your absence. Systems that keep operating if you vanish. Records, myths, algorithms, doctrines. What doesn't? Fame without infrastructure. Pleasure without continuity. Legacy without successors. Milestone people begin quoting you without knowing you're alive. You unlock plus 200 years. Phase III, detachment from single-body dependency. Years 200, 350. Your greatest vulnerability is being only one place at once. Methods: teach instead of perform. Encode instead of explain. Design instead of manage. Seed instead of own. At this stage, copies of your thinking start living independently. Milestone, you could disappear for 10 years and nothing would collapse. You gain plus 150 years. Phase IV, negotiating with successors. Years 350, 550. No one gets 1,000 years alone. You must be interpretable, inheritable, useful after death. You create roles others can occupy, paths others can continue, rules others will defend. This is where prophets, founders, and architects are born. Milestone, someone protects your work without your permission. You receive plus 200 years. Phase V, myth compression. Years 550, 750. Your story becomes simpler than your life, and that's good. Complex people fade. Clear symbols persist. You are reduced to a principle, a warning, a method, a name attached to a rule. Milestone, you are misunderstood, but still followed. That misunderstanding buys you plus 200 years. Phase VI, temporal independence. Years 750, 1,000. At this point, time stops asking if you're alive. You exist as a reference point, a baseline, a structure people build around. You no longer need witnesses, only continuity. Final milestone, your absence changes less than your presence once did. Congratulations! You now possess your first 1,000 years.